You always start out. You start out.
What up? What's
How's
everybody doing? Yeah. Today, Millstone. Today's topic is about interracial dating and
light skin,
and dark skin couples,
women, and how they feel about the feeling between the energy that the light skinned women get and the dark skinned women.
Correct.
So, my fellows,
hey, tune in.
Hey, what's going on, sis?
What's that, sis?
Yeah, so, which side y'all want to start? Do y'all want to start on the interracial dating side, or do y'all want to start on the side of
I think we should start on hear the topic of what you with the interracial dating
Okay. Well, the question.
Hey.
The question that we. Hey, y'all. Hey. What's going on, sis? Who else is in there? Can y'all hear us?
Hey, mama.
Is the volume good? Drop some hearts if the volume is good, so we know. That y'all can hear us. And so.
I mean, to me, I've been in a couple of relationships outside of my own color. If that makes sense. You know, I've messed with white women before. To me, I feel like all women are the same. You know what I'm saying? It's just their skin colors is different. You know what I'm saying? But the ones I came across, but some I was the first one out of my mama's kids that actually dealt with them, because my brothers and them was like, nah, that's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna fly.
You ain't about to. That's gross. But to me, I feel like I was getting a bunch of, love from the other side. You know what I'm saying? And it was.
I think it is a pressure. It's a pressure, especially us being black and having black moms. It's kind of like that unspoken thing that you better not be bringing no white girls up in this house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You better. That old saying, if she can't use your comb, don't bring her home.
She can't use a comb.
Yeah.
She can't use a pig.
Yeah. But my thing is, we never. My mom, she never taught us about white girls or black girls. It was just women. Mm-hmm. So I love all colors of women. Mm-hmm. But I never really had, like he said, pressures on me. I prefer my dark skin, but it don't matter. I mean, it's based on your heart. I mean, if she's a good person, it really don't matter.
For sure.
Right.
Yeah. So
I think so too.
And see, that's the thing. Like you had dealings with white women. And I've never.
She said, all women are not the same. Explain, please.
What's that?
She said, all women are not the same. Explain.
Well,
meaning if you see, for example, some women don't like when black men date white women.
Right.
It might be a situation where they'll see them out and about, and it's more like, well, what the hell is he doing with her?
Yeah.
Why he don't see nothing wrong with of us? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Or they always say this: when a person get a contract, they go for a white woman.
Right. When you get trophy wife.
Yeah. Get white is right, I guess.
Like I said about once you cut off the lights, we all the same color.
Yeah.
You might have straining. Yeah, you might be a little straining hair, but other than that, you're still the same person.
Because when you inside.
Guys is not thinking about that anyway. Well, I can't really see the big deal on it. If I see my sisters out there with a white man, it wouldn't bother me either.
So if y'all seen y'all daughters bring home a white man, what would y'all feel?
I wouldn't have a problem with it.
I'd be like, safe?
We know we can bring him around. We need a lawyer. But I don't have a problem with it.
I think I would be a little worried, just a little bit. I'd be a little worried.
What do you mean? Why would you be worried? If she's happy with
man.
He or she, right?
Yeah, I just would be a little worried, man. I don't know. I guess
are you worried about the fact that what people would think?
Yeah, because eventually, if it's serious, then they're gonna have to bring. He's gonna have to bring.
Happy life.
Huh?
You said happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, but you got to think like okay, say your daughter, my daughter,
right? Bring
home a white boy. Eventually, they're gonna have to go to the white boys.
You said we all pink inside.
You know, and then you don't know how that's gonna go. Like if her parents are, you know, his parents gonna be, you know, cool with her being black, or you know, her making your daughter feel some kind of way, you know, something like that. It concerns me. It concerns me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want nobody making my daughter feel no kind of way. You know, because I mean, the race thing is a real thing.
Right.
And we are from different levels of this situation.
Right. I believe in whoever, what you think about the whole, what if your daughter Savannah, and we both got daughters named Savannah.
Right.
What if you feel if Savannah bring not only just a white man, a Caucasian man, a Latino man, you know, besides our own, what would you feel about that? Would you think that, stick with our kind, stick with us, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
be better, you know?
Yeah, long as he's respectful, he's coming home to meet the parents, if he's willing to come home to meet the parents, and he got God in his life, then I'm okay with it. It don't bother me. It wouldn't bother me if he was.
You're right, Mama. You sure can't worry about what people say.
Yeah.
You can't worry about what people say.
But I mean, once you fall in love with them and she's in love and she's making them happy, then I can't take it away from her.
Right.
Because it's hard out here trying to make a person happy. I define happiness, true love out here.
Right.
But to me, I feel like a white person couldn't understand us.
And that's a whole other thing.
They couldn't understand the struggles of being walking in a store and getting judged by, as soon as you get in there, your skin is a weapon. And I haven't learned that, you know, due to years of, you know what I'm saying, kind of by myself and understanding, like, yeah, they cool to date and whatever, but they wouldn't know about the struggle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't know about, police stop us. You know, they gonna just tell them to go on somewhere, but with us, they'll kill us.
And it's not. I don't
want to sound biased.
And look, it's not just the struggle. I feel with the police, it's a struggle. Period. Like on your job and everything. Like
I like that, sis. I like that. Bringing them home to a function, like a family function.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You bring them home to a family function, and you know you're gonna have some old heads, you know, there that's probably gonna make your daughter or your son feel some kind of way, and that's gonna make you feel some kind of way. Yeah. So you know you got to consider all of that. But I was saying, you know, it'd be times where I'll be working at this job forever, and like if I come in the job with all black on one day, the same people is looking at me like they're scared of me. But then I come in the next day with yellow and happy colors on, they cool and everything's good. So it's just like, you know, that to say, I'm piggybacking off what you said, to say they're not gonna understand the struggle. And it's from the store, because we can't put this skin down. Especially me, I'm black as ace of spades, so I'm a monster.
I'm caramel.
I'm chocolate brown.
So with that,
if any of y'all want to join, get on here. We'd love to take and hear what y'all think about the topic about dating outside of your race. We would love to hear from you guys. So please come in. Let us know what's going on.
Yeah, let us know how y'all feel and what y'all view is.
I have a question, fellas. Just from the outside looking in, how do y'all feel as black men hearing the history behind when a black male, especially a black male of stature, say big in sports or whatever, the stereotype that comes with how white women will turn on them if they don't get their way. We've all heard the stories of, how does that make y'all feel? Is that a concern or a fear when dating outside of your race? Or
it's a big fear. I think not just white. I think women that is about a certain stature is like that. Okay. That makes sense what I'm saying? Like, because a person that got their mind frame on, you got to look a certain look, or you got to have a certain type of pockets.
I know what you're talking about. The tattoos, the judging period, all the way around.
I mean, hell, I get judged because all my facials and shit tattoos. I mean, people they gonna think what they gonna think.
Yeah, right.
So how y'all feel? I'm sure if y'all heard, but me being a black woman, I've heard of where it's like a joke and a stereotype that black men who get with white women, it's more like the dirty Portland trailer park girl, and the white men that get with black women, like they get the creme de la creme of the black women. How do y'all feel about that?
I just feel that it's on both sides. Ain't gonna like it.
Right.
Whites ain't gonna like it with the blacks. Blacks ain't gonna like it with the whites. And then blacks ain't gonna like it with the black, if that makes sense. Okay. I feel like that is, you're gonna get that when you date out, and I've dated white women. When you date outside of your race, when I first started dating white women, I went to the movies. That's before the COVID. And I went to the movies, and I was a little young, a little pup though. And I went to the movies with this white girl, and I went to go see 8 Miles with Eminem. And it was a scene on there that Eminem was getting beat up and by some black guys. And I never forget the white people was like, they were saying the N-word, and I was standing right there like they act like I didn't exist. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, wow. So I seen it, and my mother has dated, my sister's biracial. So my mom has dated a white man. I seen it on both sides. Like, what's she doing with that white man? Why she can't get a nigga? It just to me, I feel like if you in love with somebody, if you like somebody, who am I to judge who you bring in your bedroom?
Right. I can't front, and I ain't gonna sit here and fake because I'm not gonna do it. I would love for all of my children to be with their own, not because I'm like don't like none of the other races, because I love all the other races, but it's something about seeing yourself and wrapped in the skin and their relatability there.
Right,
right.
I look at it different.
Yeah,
I think that, whoever they happy with, whoever they love, and because who am I to tell them, well, their skin not like yours, you leave them the hell alone,
Yeah.
Or I can't say, well, they can't relate, because you be surprised. There's some white folks out there that understand. They may not be like the status of us, but they're very understanding. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I grew up with some white folks in the hood. I'm telling you, these white folks are just as hood as us.
They all for government shit.
Only different was the color. I mean, they talk like us, they act like us. They went.
But you have culture vultures too. Y'all be having a lot of culture vultures.
They went through that same thing. They literally went through that same thing we went through. I'm like, and they was white, I didn't judge him. Like, to me, even though he was white, but he had a black man, he went through that same thing we went through because he chose to stay with us and hang with us, He didn't see color, so we didn't see color.
I've heard a lot of white people say certain higher class white people and the lower class white people don't like the higher class white people because they feel like they better.
Hey, you know what?
I've heard that from a white person say that, though.
Man, that's true. That's true, because the world would change if people get different jobs and just do different jobs. Jobs will take you in different settings that you normally would be in. And I'm gonna tell you 2 situations that I ran into that blew me away. Right. So I was working at this job, right? And we went to this older white couple's house, right?
You right, period. Happiness have no color.
And it's
right,
true.
Right.
It's true.
Amen.
Because if you're happy, you're happy. You said it. Hall.
Hall, yeah. Last name is Hall. I can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry, sweetheart, but last name is Hall.
But I had two situations. I went into this older couple's house, right? And it was, I'm talking about white. I'm talking about that pale, old, ghosty white that makes you uncomfortable, and you know that white. Right. And I'm not trying to be funny. It's just it was that. And so I goes into the house, right? And I'm like, oh man, this is about to be uncomfortable. I got service these folks. And we go in there, and literally when I say all of the stuff from the statues and the stuff on the walls and all of the art and decor was all African based stuff. They had mandingos on the table and all, it was wild. I was like, dude, like I don't like. And then check this out. So I'm with another a young white dude, and we cool. And I'm like, okay. You know, and he looking at me.
How did that make you feel when you seen a white man with all art?
It was older. They was both in like the 80s.
Oh wow!
Like 80-year-old couple had all this like Mandingo warrior statues and all these staffs and bow sticks and all this African stuff. And so the white dude looked at me. He's like, he feeling uncomfortable, and he's like, I said, you gonna say something? I'm gonna say something. I'm like, I said, bro, do you see all this? He said, man, I wanted you to say something first. I wasn't gonna say nothing. That's crazy. Right. Like, and so, but they turned out to be good, nice folk. But it blew me away. Like, I mean, it didn't match. It just was kind of strange, and so it opened me up to a whole different concept.
Okay, I got a question, fellas. How do y'all feel? Okay, if you're dating Caucasian woman or whatever woman, how do y'all feel, you know, because sometimes we have those friends, you know, and they kind of grew up the same way as us. How do y'all feel when they use the N-word? You know,
I don't like it. Do not call me a nigga.
I
don't like when
even if she's down for the cause and the culture. I don't give a damn
what she down for. My kid's mama, is white, and she never called me nigga.
Okay.
She never called me nigga, and I can respect her for that. Never
even if they're saying it trying to be cool and not in a demeaning way.
When if she be like, "What's up, my nigga?"
No, she would never.
Not nigga. I mean,
so what's the difference between the N-R and the GGA?
Not nigger. She gonna hit you with nigga.
It's still the same thing. We took a hateful word and made it a slang, so she know what that culture is.
Yeah. So what if she was singing that song?
Well, you better say that when I ain't there.
Yeah. What if she's singing DMX when y'all weren't born?
And he got nigga in the song.
Get it right.
What you gonna stop?
I mean, that's jig. I said DMX. That's jig.
Beep it out herself.
I mean, okay, I'm gonna put it like this. When I had this little white friend, I used to.
You give me that word too much power.
Yeah, I worked at Indies on Purple Level, and this white guy, every time he see me, he'd be like, nigga. And I told him, I said, you gotta call me one more time. You call me a nigga, I'm gonna hit you in your teeth. And he never said that. What about the mouth? In your teeth? Yeah, it's disrespectful. I can say nigga to my niggas all day.
Yeah,
you better not call me a nigga.
Hey.
So how does that make you feel? Why do you feel so strongly about that?
It pissed me off because I feel stronger because of who are you to? That's like me saying, hey, you know,
what's up, Cracker?
I said it, but yeah,
that's like me. I would say the Cracker word if we all cool and he can say.
So is it cool if him to say nigga to you?
But he got to be in my circle. I got it. Okay. If it was somebody new, you ain't in the circle, and you come up with that N word, yeah, something might happen, but. If we cool and we know how you are, we know that you ain't racist or nothing like it, and you saying it in a song or you saying like "What's up," you using it the same way. I'm not gonna let that word get have that much power. It's not gonna make me.
You shouldn't give that power. I wouldn't even give them that power. Call me that though.
I'm gonna tell you. I at first,
let's not get.
I would never ever say that. Okay, Mikhail, okay.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, she's my nigga.
Nigga said to me.
But,
yeah. But at first, I didn't, hold on. At first, I didn't like people, I didn't like no race of people saying, if you wasn't black, you know what I'm saying? Right. But then once I realized
that word,
what the origins and what it really mean and
niggas, and you know what that means,
niggas, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, yeah, say it because then you just basically you using it in a way that you you dumb, and then you don't know what a voice is. You don't know what you're saying.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's still like what we did change it into
a negative word. It was a hateful word.
But we changed it.
It was never a hateful word. It got turned into a hateful word, and we turned it back into a slang.
I've heard that.
But if you ever get the origins of that word, it's not.
It's not.
And that's if you ever get the Igbo is another tribe from the Nikas.
The Nikas.
Yeah. So that Igbo tribe, that's
and my homie's on her too.
Okay, that's
my homie. Devontae told me about the Hitler, the swastika. It's really a star. It's really about the moon. That's what that thing means.
Right.
And they manifested into something like Hitler got a hold to it and made it.
And then go back into the Igbo.
Yeah, the Igbo tribe. This is where we get that Negro from. And once they found out, once we start finding out what Negro mean. We can trace our identity and who we are back into Africa because it was called Negro land on the map before they took it away. And this is why they hurry up and changed it and start calling us black and start calling them white because we start finding out who we was waking up. So I'm not gonna never let a word get me down. I have that much power. You know, I just refuse to do it.
So what y'all think about the Willie Lynch?
And hold up, before you go to the Willie Lynch, I don't know, y'all follow a guy, what's his name? What is the guy? The comedian, Trevor Noah.
Oh yeah.
He's from Africa, and what he said, what the nigger means, him coming up from what the language they speak over in his part of Africa, it actually means to share.
Yeah.
So. You know what I'm saying?
Perspective.
It's just where you are and what
But you got white Africans too.
Yeah.
You got white Africans.
Okay, I want to ask you this, and this question's for Manuel and for all of you all, but specifically for you because you have biracial children. Yeah. Do you teach your children to identify more with one race than the other?
Whatever I teach them about their heritage, and that's you're black too. You know what I'm saying? But whatever they decide they want to be when they grow up or whatever race they want to get, they know they're black.
Okay.
So that makes sense.
Well, I believe whatever the father is, even if you go and try to get your DNA, they always go back what the father is. Mm-hmm. So if you are black and she's and she's mixed, she's still black. Yeah.
Okay, so say this, fella. This is a good question, especially with the holidays coming up. Say, for instance, you are in a interracial relationship, and your mate might be, of course, obviously they gotta like the opposite color, and this goes for both sides. Mm-hmm. What if you're going to a family function and you have those people that's not too fond of our people, their family? How does that go when you have children involved? Say if your children needed to go to...
I don't bring my kids around them if they're racist because I've been in situations where my children have certain relatives that don't care for their granddaughter or, having biracial children. I don't bring them around. There was an incident. I'm glad you said it. It was an incident when I was like around about 8 years old, and I went to go visit my sister's dad's family members, and I never forget. And her my sister's dad is white, and her mother. I was very respectful, saying yes, ma'am, and all that stuff. I remember before I left, she shook my hand like this, like she didn't want. She didn't want to. She's racist, dude. Yeah, her husband was in the Klan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Wow. She did my hand. She was like, and my mama, I wish I could say something.
I want to ask y'all this, though. When y'all date, go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
This is my thing with racism. I believe that racism is taught. It's not, you ain't born that way. And sure. If they truly, I don't care what race you are, I can be, because black people can be racist too. Yeah. But
I don't believe it.
If you just take the time to get to know a person, it will sway your mind on if you want to be racist or not. But I believe that the media paints the black people, man and woman, as negative. So by them watching the news all the time, by them watching videos, they automatic see when they see us, they clutch their purse. They see us as one of them thugs that was on TV because how we portray, but they never really truly get to know us. So if you really truly get to know a person, you really see the inside of them, not the outside.
Do you feel like people?
I get scared when I get in the elevator with certain niggas.
And white,
I'm like, this is my shit.
And white people too. Hold on, is that a young white boy?
Right.
Oh man.
I need those.
Yeah. Do he got a gun? Oh no.
Let me just be correct. People can hate your skin, but racism is actually a situation where one race is suppressing another race from reaching their goals and their, so like there's no way that black people can be racist because we have nothing to take from no other group. We are on the bottom.
Well, let's be honest with this though. This is a white land. I mean, say,
it was a red land. Now it's a white land.
It's a white land. Instead of wearing the hoods over they face, now it's the guns with the police. I always say it's a new clan. It's the blue. You know what I'm saying? So they went to white blue. They can choke us, kill us, and get away with it. I've heard what that dude from Kroger's that shot up Kroger's. He's pleading not guilty or not guilty. We the one he trying to get out of it or something. So it's sad. It's like as soon as you're born in this world, and if you are not the color of
the complexion for the protection,
you just
look, fellas. I got a question. Staying on the subject of dating, do you feel as a black man dating a white woman? Do y'all feel like y'all like doing a disservice to the sisters, or how do y'all think it might make a black woman feel from a black man's point of view? Do y'all feel that sisters look at y'all different? If you was to date,
I get this a lot.
How you feel?
I get this a lot. I got a look on my face like you still date white women. Like I get that.
What?
Yeah, I get that. Do you still talk? Do you still date white women?
Because
they
still see your kids.
They think that. I get it. Like when I get in a relationship with black women, they feel like
still white women.
Yeah, because they feel like my kids are biracial and that's my preference. But I like all women. Yeah.
Well, I know. What I used to get all the time is that I didn't even date black women.
You look like you date white
women.
women.
I date white women. And I've never dated a white girl.
Okay, answer me this, fellas. I'm sure y'all heard this before, but is it a difference between, the stereotype with black men rather date white women because they're easier to deal with? Is that some truth to that?
That's some truth.
Yeah.
Do they let y'all get by with more? Is sisters more tough than you guys?
Yes. Sisters are difficult. I don't know why, but there's a lot of sisters they challenge us a lot.
Ladies, how y'all feel about that? I feel like we stereotype though.
Yeah,
I really do.
But, I mean,
is that racism within itself? If black women are more aggressive, so y'all basically saying black women are more aggressive.
They are more aggressive.
Yeah.
But that can be a good thing. Wow. That can be a sexy thing too. But when you overdo it, when you slamming doors, and when you
white women slam doors?
Nah. They might slam the door gentle, but hey.
So y'all basically saying y'all can get by with more with white women. So what is it? They more understanding. Y'all can get by with more sisters, but we act like y'all throw off.
First of all, women ain't a doormat. Let's clear this. Whatever color you are.
The black women got that spice to them.
Yeah.
White women is like no wire,
no
hangers, no wire hangers,
no season. So y'all basically saying white women have no season, no flavor.
But hold on. But as a man get older, he don't want to compete with his girl or compete with a black because there's so much action there. He getting tired. Now he just trying to mellow out. So most times a black man would choose a white woman because he's not trying to go through all this extra
So is that
stuff.
prejudice within itself? That sounds prejudice within itself.
What do you mean? It can be.
It's stereotyping.
You are, but it's not all. Hold on, it's not all black people aggressive.
Y'all
And
ain't
it's
right.
not all white people.
I know the sisters are saying something. What's the sister saying? Come on, ladies. Y'all gotta say something.
I've heard that white women give oral sex quicker than the black woman.
But I've heard black women give it better than a white woman. What do y'all think about that? Do white women? Okay, cause see, white women give blowjobs. Black women give head.
I mean,
is that a difference?
I had both.
Hey.
So I had both.
Oh.
It was actually okay.
As long as you was getting there, I think you ain't okay.
So what's y'all view about that when it comes to the intimacy? Is it weird for you, Curtis, for instance? You've never been with a white woman. Would it be weird for you to be with a white woman because of the way they feel, maybe?
I'm gonna tell you what it is for me. It's just, and I know it probably ain't gonna sound right or whatever for whoever and however. It's just sisters have a glow in their skin, and if you attracted to that, you ain't gonna be able to get around it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like somebody having bad breath. You know what I'm saying? No matter how cute she is, her breath stink. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it cuts through the gum and everything. And that's how it is for me when it comes to, it's the complexion. So it's like when you come in the room and that TV's on, and then she got that thing tooted up, and that skin is glowing. It only happens that. And
then, hold on, that's the same thing with me. I have never been with a white woman. Not saying in the future, if it ever comes to be, I don't know. I'm not trying to say I won't. But yes, I do prefer my sisters. I think back in the days, at Poster with that lion and that naked woman, and she was had done it for me. That was the first sight of a black woman. So to me, it was like I was wanting African. I'm like, look, the blacker they are, the better they are. But I'm not. I really don't. I like all women. So don't let me. I'm not.
But tell me,
Lord, please, I'm not trying. I like. Y'all know me.
Look.
Okay.
Look, tell me that Outcast cover didn't do it for you.
Oh yes. Yes.
So do y'all think y'all get more slack, say, from y'all uncles and stuff if y'all was to date a black woman, or even from black women? Are y'all considered a sellout if y'all was to get with a?
I've heard that. I've heard that you would be a sellout.
White women. It got white women just as thick as black women these days. Yeah. And when a guy see anything thick, if you got an uncle, he be like, man, I understand. I'm like,
it also depends on the guy's preference, because some guys like them slim, but they don't like thick women.
So when I say thick, it's not just. I don't know about flat butts, but I'm talking about thick, like, a black chick thick. And if she black chick thick, oh no.
So why is it
volleyball?
Volleyball.
Why is it cool? Why is it cool when we fellas look at porn and look at white women, but then when you won't fuck them? That's weird.
I don't like.
I don't like white porn. I don't like white porn. You watch white porn.
No, I'm just saying that. Come on.
If it ain't no sister, I like Tino or anything like that, mix or something.
Brazilian,
I've looked at thick white girls.
Okay, so say this. If y'all date white women, do y'all prefer lighter skinned women in the black race? Y'all say y'all have never dated white women.
Yeah.
So you and... Can I be honest? I used to like nothing but light-skinned girls back in the day.
And why was that? That's what I was getting at.
Because I just, at that time and at that era, it was more like he said, the glow, and I feel like when somebody
that glow of monster, man.
So do y'all feel that the darker skinned black women feel left out when it comes to, y'all rather have the white women, y'all rather have the Kim Kardashians, y'all rather have the lighter skinned red bone? How the darker skinned black women supposed to feel? Especially the darker skin or the black woman with the natural hair. How do y'all think we left feeling?
I love it. I love natural. I love Africa. I like them burnt, crispy, dark. I mean, hey, I don't like them Kim Kardashian. I don't like them little light brights.
But even Kim Kardashian got the sun.
He don't even want to shave.
Hey, my thing is, the darker the better.
You just said the thicker the better, so now it's the darker the better.
Darker and thick. I mean, you guys have all.
Mama didn't say the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Well,
I heard the blacker the berry, the bigger the...
Right, well,
you feel me?
Can I say this? It's all, like y'all said, it's all about y'all raising. I was raised with a mother that loved all race. Loved all, whoever you love, that's who you love.
So do you think it's harder for interracial couples, especially now in society with all of this Black Lives Matter going on, all of this racist stuff coming out in the media? Do y'all think it's harder for interracial couples now?
Yeah. And the answer
ain't nothing wrong with light skinned women.
The answer to that question you said earlier about does our uncles feel some kind of way? Man, most old men are perverts. They don't care
what color she is, right?
Because most
moms
she female.
Okay.
Especially if she's showing up with beer and food.
Okay, so as far as the couples now,
yeah, we love all races.
You know, interracial couples, do y'all feel like it's harder on them now with everything being about race and black and white? Do y'all think it's harder on them now or back in the day when it was really prejudiced?
I think
back in the days, it was
in
really hard.
Because now I see a lot. I see a lot of
the color bird is like really. You don't see color no more.
This is what I think, and I'm gonna tell you why I think it's not a big deal now. Is because the gay thing is a big deal now.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? The gay agenda is crushing all the agendas.
Yeah. That's a
quiet situation.
A whole different subject, though.
But it's true, though.
We're gonna save that subject for later. Let's keep on talking about
the. But that just to answer that question.
Light skin, dark skin, female. Mm-hmm. I love all females, but my preference is the dark skin. I like my dark skin.
My preference is if you good at what you do, you can holler at me.
He's killing me over here, man.
If you good at what you do, you can holler at me. You feel?
Do y'all think that most people go after the lighter skin race just because when they have children, they don't want darker babies? Especially in the 90s.
Oh, no, that good hair thing. That's why I think a lot of
the good hair?
Yeah. I really don't think it's about the color, but I don't know.
It is about the color.
I don't know who said, But who told us that we had bad hair anyway?
I ran out of storage.
It's okay. Okay, so you think that they do get with a mixed couple just so, because when we was coming up, it wasn't a quote unquote wasn't a good thing to be of a darker skin. And Kurt, I know men you've talked, y'all got made fun of because of the color of y'all skin.
Yeah, right.
So, do you think a lot of men or women go after the lighter skin just so they children don't have to go through what y'all
used to back in the days, then it's not like that.
Right.
I feel like Morris Chestnut.
Put you on
Wesley Snipes, put us on the game.
We back. We back. Yeah, chocolate's in now.
Yeah. But I was joked on because my hair was too curly.
Really?
Yeah, I was joked because they thought I had a curl. Like, they thought that, but I had real good hair. I got that from my dad. At that time, I rocked the beard now, but I used to get joked on that. And my lips. Swear to God.
Wow. What was wrong with your lips? Too big?
Yeah, too big. And I remember this little girl when I was in elementary, this girl told me, she said, I bet you can do some things with them lips. And I went and told the teacher because I was crying because I was like, what is she talking about? She said I could do some things. The little girl, girl said that.
My mama.
The teacher's like, what did she tell you? But that shows you I used to be self-conscious about my lips and about my appearance, but when I got older, I was like, I don't give a fuck what anybody saying. If you don't like who I am and who I look like, next.
So if you felt that way, can you imagine what I felt like or David felt like being that we black? Well, I'm blacker than both.
This nigga. Hey. Oh man, he's my homie, man.
I got so many stories about that. I got a story just recently. I had a white woman crawl away from me because she didn't want me to touch her dang on hand.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's one of David's colleagues. I'm not throwing it out there.
There you go.
Well, y'all more confident now as a black man compared to how it was, back in the day to where y'all feel like y'all can get whatever.
Said she like dark skinned man.
Who like dark skinned man?
Chinese.
Okay.
You like black?
Yeah. See, we all got preference.
Yeah. Yeah, we all got preference.
Millstone.
We like.
What are you trying to say?
What?
On my page.
What?
I see your little nasty ass. I said something about some lips. But at the end of the day, I think that, loving yourself is like, it shows great energy. Mm-hmm. I believe if you love yourself, it's going to bring positive energy around. If you don't love yourself, you're just going to attract some horrible people.
Yeah. Right.
And then you're going to find love and they're going to talk to you bad. They're going to clown you because you're not in love with yourself. If you're not in love with yourself, you can't damn sure bring love to people. Right. So some people say, oh, I'm conceited. No, I'm just confident. Mm-hmm. That's a difference. You know what I'm saying?
And then they don't know a backstory. Like if you're confident it probably was a time in your life where you wasn't so
Hell
confident,
no.
and
Hell
then
no.
you had to adapt those principles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And those muscles. So now you walk different because at some point in your life you probably got beat down.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah, I
And
did.
don't nobody. They just look at you from where they see you, see you at, and then they judge you. They judge your whole character off of
Man,
that.
I ain't get no play in school.
Right.
I ain't get no play, and then when I got a certain age and start looking at the same girls that diss me is the same ones that be in my inbox. It's crazy, dog. I swear to God. Like, real talk. I'm not even lying.
That's why I said the same girls that was acting, you too black.
Back then they didn't want me. Now hot, they all
see them in the store.
Okay.
Okay,
so let me ask y'all.
Sure does.
Look, I want to ask y'all this. While we are on the subject of race, do y'all feel like it is discrimination within the black race itself, light skin versus dark skin, with males and females? Is it a difference?
Yes, it is.
I used to be. I used to. My cousin. My cousin. I'm gonna be honest. My cousin Jody Stone Joseph. Like, he was the high yellow. Everybody wanted him. I'm like, well, I can't look like that, man. Damn. But but at that era, it was light skin. It was popular.
Bro,
T.I.'s little young
Hey, so bro, what you think about it, bro?
What I think about that?
Same question.
Well, I think
Is a competition amongst light skin and dark skin?
Yes, man. I'm telling you,
the black community.
I'm gonna tell you, it was so much competition coming up where I'm coming up at. It was niggas that was a one shade lighter than me would be joking on me because it's one shade. Like, nigga, I ain't that dark. You know what I'm saying?
You under the bed, dog.
Yeah, you under the bed, dog.
But you'd be surprised. Women love dark men.
Right.
Yeah, especially when they see it all
Yes,
oiled up and
Lord.
glistening.
Women love dark men.
Okay, so how do y'all feel about, which y'all can't speak from a woman's point, because y'all not women, but do y'all think that it's a difference it's between the light-skinned woman and, say, a mixed girl and a darker girl? Do y'all feel like it's competition there to where darker-skinned women feel left out?
I've had 3 women trying to approach me, and one said, I got this because I'm yellow.
And I'm gonna tell you
straight up.
Straight up.
Like,
most girls my complexion won't talk to me. It was
Right.
always light-skinned girls coming.
That's true. That's true.
Red bone coming.
Yeah. We had good chances with white women and light-skinned chicks. And mixed chicks.
And why do y'all think that is? Why do y'all think
because
dark-skinned chicks didn't want it.
Yeah. They didn't want to keep the black
Is that
race.
maybe because they say, well, he probably don't like me anyway, just because
maybe that too.
Probably too.
Maybe that
or because they didn't want to get together and say
They
I have a
didn't want a
darker
dark
child, so
baby.
they kids.
I don't think they wanted a darker baby.
Beautiful.
And have you ever noticed that the lighter skinned men date the darker women and vice versa?
Because the light skinned men know what's cracking.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
They
She
know
said,
what's cracking.
I love dark meat. I like light skinned as well, though.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
She like dark. Look, she like dark.
Okay, so I got a question for the women. Ask the women, do they think it's a stereotype with the darker men as far as like, more thug or in the bedroom?
Well, you know what? Every time I get with when I get with someone, automatically think I'm a fucking drug dealer. I swear to God. They think I sell drugs, and I got all these expectations because they see the image.
Yeah.
But then when they see me, the gold teeth, the tattoo, the beard, off top, they think that he about to get me in the bed.
Right.
I can do that part, but besides the point.
There you go. Hey, we about to wrap it up. Manuel feeling himself right now. We about to wrap this thing up.
Bird is in right now. Breath himself.
But anyway, I get that.
So we about to wrap this thing up. So
okay, be out of here.
So what would be y'all last message to the interracial couples? What would be y'all point?
Love each other.
Yeah, love each other.
No matter what people say, love each other. Stick together. Grow old together.
Yeah.
To death do you part.
Yeah.
And Black lives matter. All lives matter.
All lives matter.
What would y'all say to that dark skinned woman who's natural, who may be feeling a little insecure because of her natural look and she's not?
Pick that fro out.
Yeah.
Get you a leather jacket. get on the motorcycle and toot your butt up and ride off on these fools.
I'm gonna come and get your ass.
I think look, I think people that's natural like that, they ain't insecure. They know they self.
They know who they are.
And to me, I'm like, if you go natural, you don't need to put all that stuff on, all that Maybelline. Just be yourself. Okay. That's what guys really like for real.
I'm gonna tell you with that makeup and them lace front. And them lace front make your scalp stink, and that makeup make your face stink. And
have you ever smelled bad weed?
And it break and not only that, and
dirty scalp.
Hey, you need to take that out of there.
And not only that makeup break their face out.
Like feathers and shit. Like they talking to you with feathers.
I'd rather you be natural, drink a bunch of water.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Rock what God gave you.
Rock what God gave you. Throw it in a circle and we good.
Can I ask y'all? Listen, hold on. Can I ask y'all one thing? Why is it when it comes to Black Lives Matter, when they kill us, right? But when we kill each other, we don't even say the Black Lives Matter movement for real, bro. Why is that? That is like so like crazy to me though. Like this Black Lives Matter movement is just a
you can answer that, but we're gonna save that for next time.
Right. So we continue.
Yeah, answer that. Hold on, let us answer that.
It's because we are in the poverty-stricken area. So by we being in a poverty-stricken area, there's not a lot of resources, and we all grouped together. So by us all being grouped together, you're gonna have a bunch of black on black crime. Trust me, if we was living in a Prospect in these mansions, we wouldn't be killing nothing. We'd be killing that barbecue grill.
And that's not true because we watch those stories. No white people, they've been in the suburbs killing their wives and husbands for the.
I'm gonna take you down by the leg.
Okay, so with this being said, thank you guys for tuning in
and watching.
We're watching.
We out.
Stay tuned.
We love you.
Love your comments. I'll definitely be with
back
y'all.
again.
All right, I'm my brother's keeper.
Y'all pray out.
Yes,
y'all always pray out. Y'all always pray out.
All right, pray out. We're gonna do a prayer. So
go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Lord, thank you for just coming together today with my guys, with my brothers, with my lady, with you guys that's viewing. I hope that y'all blessed, y'all comfortable, y'all safe, y'all warm. Send out a prayer of protection over y'all families.
Right.
Whoever's traveling, however y'all moving right now, just be safe and be productive. And everybody gonna be blessed, make a lot of money and all that good stuff. And love the Lord on top of it. That's right. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. We out. Millstone Media, baby. Millstone.